Good afternoon, space fanatics and fellow UFO knobbers. We're diving into something that would make even the Jedi Council scratch their heads. Because what if I told you there's a real-life object, 3I Atlas, sprinting through our solar system with more raw power than 9 starships and out-accelerating even the infamous Oumuamua? And what if I said its behavior is so bizarre, you'd expect to see it piloting the Millennium Falcon? Stick around, because the deeper we look, the more this feels like a trailer for the next Interstellar or Star Wars film. Imagine this. For months, space telescopes watched 3I Atlas, a colossal comet weighing in at 33 billion metric tons, glide quietly through space. Nothing special, nothing dramatic. Then suddenly, it pulls a Han Solo. It just blasts off, accelerating faster than Oumuamua, which was already one of the biggest cosmic mysteries ever spotted. How is that even possible? How can something bigger than a Star Destroyer suddenly shift course like it's hitting hyperspace with no visible thrusters, no tractor beam, nothing? The answer? Well, let's crunch the numbers, Jedi style. All right, here's where your brain goes, boom. Our friend 3I Atlas is showing non-gravitational acceleration, or NGA as NASA calls it, and it's way, way off the Newtonian charts. By Newton's laws, moving something that massive takes an absurd amount of force. Remember Starship? The most powerful rocket we've ever built? You'd need 9 of those, firing at full power just to match what 3I Atlas is doing, naturally, or maybe unnaturally. Was that a little outgassing, or a Millennium Falcon hyperdrive in disguise? And Oumuamua? Astronomers, including Avi Loeb, lost their minds when it veered 60,000 kilometers off course. But 3I Atlas? It's breaking even more records. All right, let's roll the holotape of possibilities. Maybe someone out there is running a covert Star Wars mission, nudging comets like chess pieces, sending us a message. The Force Awakens. For real. Or perhaps this is Star Trek's first contact moment, an alien probe disguised as a comet, quietly testing our sensors. And maybe that outgassing isn't gas at all, but plasma exhaust from a propulsion system so advanced, even the rebels would take notes. Set sensors to maximum. This is no ordinary comet. Here's the mindbender. 3I Atlas, massive, mysterious, blue hot, is accelerating with hundreds of millions of newtons of force. That's more power than the entire battle fleet in Independence Day, or the blast of Starkiller Base. If Einstein, Newton, and Yoda sat at one table, they'd need more than the Force to explain this. And that color. Instead of the usual dusty yellows or reddish tails, 3I Atlas glows blue, hotter than the sun's surface, more dazzling than a lightsaber duel. So, what's really going on here? Outgassing on this scale should have torn Atlas apart, scattered debris across the stars. You'd see it even with a backyard telescope. But it's not. It's holding together. If it keeps going, could this be a probe? A starship? Or maybe an alien artifact like the monolith from 2001, A Space Odyssey? That's no moon. That's something else. Let's be honest, even the Jedi would be scratching their heads on this one. Avi Loeb and others have tossed around everything. Hydrogen icebergs, nitrogen comets, invisible spacecraft, you name it. But here's where you come in. What do you think? Is this just physics doing its weird dance, or is something dropping breadcrumbs for us to follow? Tell me below, is it cosmic luck, or are we being watched? Here's the kicker. If 3I Atlas doesn't shatter, doesn't leave debris, and just keeps accelerating, the natural explanations start to fall apart. We might have to consider the unthinkable. Artificial propulsion. A real-life Star Wars plot playing out right above our heads. Who needs Hollywood when the universe itself is writing the screenplay? If you love this wild ride from astrophysics to the edge of imagination, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and drop your wildest theory below. And remember, stay angry about space, keep your eyes on the skies, and may the Force be with you.